Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, in one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start.
Set to advance on the football.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Boise State Broncos offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all on him.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to... And excited, come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, pounce on you and seize momentum.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown.
7, Wyoming, 0.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So Wyoming... has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Floats it out in space. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Cowboys in the hurry up.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The give to the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Boise State.
And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The run to the right. Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Wyoming, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tackled, but he has a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First down to start the drive after the break. They're getting this guy lathered up. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for...
Hit the afterburners, kid. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete in the middle. Touchdown, Cowboy. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. Some much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm.
Snags it on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it first and 10 from just across the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This offense has a second down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's third and 10. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Broncos are marching down the field. Give to the running back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. They'll give it to him again. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up to the passing.
Going to the run, it's Riley. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown. Boise
And the
State.
running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
That makes
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Wyoming 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing.
Fires and picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB and to try to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Got the quick pass. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. What a grab and go for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be
Flying out to the left. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Broncos!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Wyoming 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Grab near the marker. It's Whitaker. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wyoming.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Boise State. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
35. Wyoming, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's York. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Second down coming up.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whitaker. Smashes through. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
He's going for the big play. And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Sweet feet on the move.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions. And the pass hits, picked off. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Broncos. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working on the right. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
3rd down coming up.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He now has 115 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Now they'll try the right side. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Looking for a deep man. He caught it, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Broncos!
Number 11.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Boise State, 49. Wyoming, 28.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Richard. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. He's got enough. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gets open down the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got rid of it just in time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Now the play fake. Makes his connection. Touchdown, Wyoming! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Louisiana. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Whitaker. He will not pick up the 1st down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Broncos! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First down here for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Forced out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of...
That's a fumble. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
The quarterback is taken down for a sack. A loss of 11 on the play.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Time?